Welcome to the Ray and Everything show. We're going to talk about Ray and everything. Right now, we had a big fight this weekend, which was yesterday, which was Saturday. Um, I have to look at my watch for the date. I don't think. Well, it was Sean Porter versus you. Um, a lot of people believe that Ugas won that fight. I think they should have made it a draw. Uh, But Ugas didn't do what he needed to do to win. Actually, to be honest, if you really look at it, he needed to really put that pressure. He didn't use his jab good enough. He taking on just using power shots. Uh, he didn't take the loss. I think the trainer should have took the loss because he needed to focus on the jab. If he would have focused on the jab, especially and being first and being last when it came to the exchanges, I think he would have won the fight, but he didn't focus on that jab. Next big fight, we got Spence versus Garcia. Now, this is going to be, right now, this is the biggest build-up because it's pay-per-view, so it's the biggest build-up of the year. It's not we don't know if it's going to be the biggest fight of the year, but we know it's the biggest build-up of a fight. And so, Spence is a star. Mikey Garcia is a star. Mikey Garcia is a big star now. He's really coming up because of this fight, and he's really gonna have to perform. Because he's talking like he knows he can win this fight. I don't think he wins this fight. I think he loses this fight. But if Spence beats Mikey Garcia handily, if he beats him handily, like if he walks him like the dog, if he walks him, believe me, nobody's gonna want to fight Spence. Spence may not get. Actually, you know what? Let me restate that. Yeah, people are gonna want to fight him. People are going to. But you're not gonna get that fight if you haven't really done anything, because he's a pay-per-view fighter and he's being really quiet. I guess he's hanging out with his kids. He's kind of doing the family thing. He kind of reassessed his life and kind of reassessed how he was moving. You can tell he's done that. We could, not that he was out here doing something bad or out here not focused. Like, no one never known Spence to be like that. I'm just saying, I can tell that he's gonna get in this fight, and he's not gonna take those show-off body shot risks like he did in the Lamar Peterson fight. I think he's not gonna do that. He's going to focus on dominating him. And something he said that lets me know that he's going to dominate this fight with the jab. Something he said. He said after the Charlo Harrison fight, he said, "I like Harrison's jab." And that lets you know that he was willing to control. He knows. He realized that he can control the fight with a jab. But ultimately, what's going to be a big problem for Mikey is that right hook. Spence is focused on blocking while punching. He's not going to throw a combo. He's focused on doing everything right. Kind of like the Kell Brook fight. Like leaving no openings. Blocking while punching. Really, really solid foundation. Real solid technique. Where you keeping you all kind of in a high guard. You in a high guard. You're squared. You're moving, but you're blocking while you're punching, and you're throwing punches and you're blocking punches kind of at the same time, kind of real simultaneously. And the other thing, well, Mikey said something in regards to that dangerous left hand of Errol Spence's. And Errol Spence does have a dangerous left hand. Like very dangerous uppercut. One of the most powerful uppercuts. I think Mikey is gonna wind up running, trying to move away from that left hand and running into a right hook. And I think that right hook is going to be a problem, especially Spence is very accurate, especially if Spence is accurate with that right hook. Remember, Spence knocked out what's this guy's name? Why am I not remembering this guy's name? I'm not remembering him because he's a bum. But Spence has knocked people out with that right hook. Sorry, bringing everything back again. I'm sorry, I'm on the highway. You know, I must have chimed out. I don't know, some type of block or some type of jam or somewhere around here. Must be around the church somewhere. Okay, back to what I was saying. Spence knocked. First of all, Spence hurt Kell Brook bad with a right hook. It was a right hook that it was a body shot to a right hook that broke Kell Brook's eye socket, his orbital bone, not his eye socket, but his orbital bone. Spence is dangerous with that right hook. That right hook, no one even sees it coming. It comes out of nowhere. It comes from nowhere. You don't even see it coming. It'll be body shot to that right hook. And I had predicted before that right hook was going to floor Kell Brook. And it did. And so once again, I'm predicting again that it's going to be that right hook that really hurts Mikey. But what Spence is focused on is center shots, because he got the longer range, right? So he's focused on center shots. I seen in his workout doing mitts that he's focused on throwing them powerful jabs. Like, even if he's gonna trade on the jab, and he may not even trade on the jab because he got that long reach. That Mikey is gonna be, that's gonna be a disadvantage to Mikey. But he's banking on, Spence is banking on really hitting you hard with that jab. A real sturdy, tough, strong jab. And I think that's going to work. I think that's going to be the key. I think it's going to be the key. I think Spence is going to push that jab out hard. He's not gonna do every jab like that, but when he gets the opportunity to throw that jab like that, he's gonna focus on that jab. I think it's gonna be on a lot of end of his exchanges, and a lot of his coming in. You know, hopefully Spence is smart enough to not try to do that, you know, blind you with the jab and then throw the shot to your body, because he gets caught, he gets timed coming out, and Mikey is a solid puncher. So he got to be careful to not do that. It's a better way to do that. I'd rather him if he goes to the body, you know, kind of step inside, double up shots to the body, and then either block or get out, you know, as fast as he can. Another thing, Spence is really good at that half step back, and people don't really respect how good he is with his footwork with that half step back. If Robert Easter Jr., when he fought Mikey Garcia, would have done that, would have been taking using his jab, using his range, and then just taking that half step when Mikey would lunge in, he would have hurt Mikey. He would have did a better job. But what Spence understood, and he said it the best because I picked up from it, and I guess and Robert Easter Jr. needs to pick up from it is, guess what? Throwing the how can I put this? How can I put this best? You have to control the range of the fight. You have to control the distance of the fight. And Robert Easter Jr. should have understood that. I think that's what it was. It wasn't that Robert Easter Jr. wasn't trained enough for it. I think mentally he wasn't ready for it because he just mentally, like the trainers, I don't know if they're sitting down and talking, actually having conversations about the game plan. Like I think that they're going, you train, and not really a real conversation about the game plan. Robert Easter Jr. was supposed to control the pace of the fight. So this is what Spence is going to do. He's going to control the pace of the fight. See, because what Mikey likes to do is Mikey likes to he likes to trade with you on that jab, right? Or get it, can get his distance, like control his distance, and then throw that 1-2. That it's a dangerous 1-2. Like it's a dangerous 1-2, very dangerous 1-2. And then a lot of times he can adjust because he'll stay on balance and throw a third shot. Like he'll throw the 1-2 and then come back with a left hook. And it's dangerous like that because he stays on balance. But what he has to understand is you're gonna do an exchange with a fighter that stays on balance. So when you trade hooks, it's gonna be trouble right there. It's gonna be trouble. We'll see. I know Spence has been working on his defense. I know Spence realizes that I'm pretty sure his dad and his trainer spoke to him in regards to his defense, in regards to getting hit. Because if you're fighting, you're gonna get hit. But the type of hits you choose, you get hit with, is what ultimately matters about the fight. You don't want to get hit with any square shots to the jaw. And he didn't take a square shot to the jaw in the Kell Brook fight, but he did take a square shot to the jaw in the Lamar Peterson fight. And he does have a jaw. He has a serious jaw. He does. Like Spence has a serious jaw. When he gets to going, he's going. Whoa. Like when he gets to that locomotive train get to going, it get to going. But the thing is, Lamar Peterson, because Lamar Peterson did set him up for a good shot. It was a good right hand. It was a falling right hand that was timed perfectly. He timed it and he caught him right on the jaw. The problem with that is guess what? Spence learned the lesson. Spence realized. Spence went back. They went back and they looked at tape, because that's what Mikey is talking about. Mikey is talking about how he's seen Lamar Peterson hit Errol Spence and catch him like a square shot to the jaw. Like it was a good shot too. It was a really good shot. Forgive me, I'm trying to concentrate. I'm trying to park. But yeah, he hit him with a good square shot to the jaw. Homie, you might as well go around. You see him trying to back up, you might as well go around. You're about to realize the same situation I'm realizing right now. So yeah. So I think Mikey's gonna have to understand. I think he's going to go in there and he's gonna do a good job. He's gonna do some things really well because he always does. You know, it doesn't matter what weight class unless it's like super out of control weight class, like if Mikey was against like Usyk or something like that. But this is not the case. This is 147. This is 147. You know, he's gonna, you know, it's 147. He's gonna do well in the class. He's gonna do well. He's gonna, you know, doesn't just get too happy because he tends to do that, not get happy, but he gets super excited once he's hitting you with good shots and he just starts to go. But I think the game plan for Mikey is to focus on them center shots. Score them center shots and control the distance of the fight. Control the distance of the fight regardless. Regardless if it doesn't matter if it doesn't seem like it's phasing Mikey. Because Mikey puts on a good poker face. It didn't phase me face. We know that it does. We know that it does phase him. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if Mikey. We're gonna see. You know, Mikey's gonna parry a lot of those punches. He's gonna parry a lot of jabs. He's gonna parry a lot of punches. And then when he comes in for the attack, Spencer's gonna get the. It's gonna be some slugfest in some spots. It is. It's gonna be a slugfest in some spots. We'll see if Mikey can handle that power. But